Hello friends, this is Adam with Movie Guy 365, and today I'm going to review the 4K Ultra HD Steelbook edition of Shooter. If you're new to the channel, please hit the like button, subscribe, hit that bell notification. You can also find me over Twitter, Instagram, and Letterboxd at Movie Guy 365. Alright, Shooter is here on 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray, released by Paramount. It comes in a Steelbook edition, which is available at your local and online retailers. Now, as far as the film itself, I first watched this one on, I think it was DVD way back when, and I'll be honest, I don't remember too much about it. Of course, it stars Mark Wahlberg and directed by Antoine Fuqua, so revisiting this one again was almost like watching it for the first time. And I have to say, it's actually pretty decent. You could classify it as an action thriller, but I would say when it comes to the thriller, it's very superficial. I mean, there's some leaps in logic that have to happen, and coincidences, and some characters making the right decision at the right time, and you know, there's a lot going on there. But if you scrub that away and just sit back and enjoy it for what it is, it's actually a decent action film. Once again, Mark Wahlberg, I think, does a good job in the role. And of course, you have supporting characters, Danny Glover, Ned Beatty. I mean, it's decent. It really, Michael Pena. I mean, really, you know, before Ant-Man and all that. But I like it. It's a fun time. It doesn't take itself too seriously, really. It has some of those, like I said, leaps in logic, but the action sequences are really good. And I think at the end of the day, it's a fun film. You know, it's cool. It's just something to sit back and, you know, watch on a Sunday afternoon, and don't think too much about it. Don't dig too deep in it. But yeah, check it out. All right, we're going to talk about the picture quality and the audio in just a moment. But first, let's do a quick unboxing of the Steelbook. Okay, we have the 4K Ultra HD Steelbook edition of Shooter, non-exclusive to any retailer, and I believe this is the same Steelbook design as a previous Blu-ray release. I never got that version, so yeah, it's okay artwork, but you know, it is what it is. And then we have the back on the spine, and then no artwork on the disc, just some, you know, just some. Looks like embers or something in the background, but yeah, okay presentation overall. Now let's talk about the picture quality and the audio. Shooter on 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray has a 235:1 aspect ratio. It was upscaled from a 2K digital intermediate with HDR10 and Dolby Vision for the grading. For purposes of this review, I will be discussing the Dolby Vision encode. The movie has a very fine layer of film grain, and I think it looks really good. The overall look of the film on 4K looks very clean, and I didn't notice any particular issues during my viewing. The Dolby Vision grading provides a nice richness to the film's color palette. The wide variety of landscapes, I think, featured in the film look wonderful. From wooded areas to snowy mountain peaks, I think it really gives you a nice boldness to the color. And skin tones look natural throughout the film and pretty warm. And when it comes to buildings, clothing, camouflage, they all appear striking and often pleasing to look at. Details across the board are noticeably sharper when compared to its Blu-ray counterpart. Textures appear more enhanced, facial features, clothing both exhibit increased definition. Close-ups of landscapes and architecture also look fantastic, and even though this is presumably an upscale, the increase in resolution is noticeable. The Dolby Vision grading allows nighttime scenes to be rich and deep. They look fantastic, and elevation in these scenes is a non-issue. Shadows are also presented well. Dimly lit interiors don't exhibit black crush and look appropriate for the scene. Shooter on 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray supports a DTS 5.1 audio mix. Now, this is not a cut and paste transplant from the existing Blu-ray that supported Dolby Digital 5.1. And while it's unfortunate we did not get a Dolby Atmos upgrade with this release, the DTS is still a fairly aggressive audio experience. Dialogue throughout the film is clear and prioritized up front nicely. The movie has plenty of action scenes, and they provide a good energy through the runtime. Surround activity is plentiful, ambience and action sound excellent. Gunfire, helicopter flybys, crowd noise, and other effects provide a great immersive experience. And the LFE is punchy and robust. Explosions rock the low end with authority, as do other action scenes that call for it. For the picture quality, I'm going to give Shooter on 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray an A-. Paramount did a great job upgrading this one to the 4K format, and I think you get a nice visual experience. The Dolby Vision grading enriches the color palette very well. Black levels are nice and appropriately deep. In the increase in resolution, it's not night and day, but it's still noticeably improved. I'm a fan of the transfer on 4K, and if you like the film, definitely upgrade this one for yourself. For the audio mix, I'm going to give this one a solid A. While an Atmos upgrade would have been very nice, I still feel that DTS 5.1 brings plenty to the table. Action scenes will rock your living room, no problem there, and just the overall energy of the film I think provides a good listening experience. The movie has a really good track, and I don't think you'll be disappointed in the results. So that is my review of Shooter on 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray. If you're interested in picking this up for yourself, I will leave an Amazon link in the comments section. If you use it, it really helps out the channel. But if you have the 4K disc already, let me know your thoughts down below. In the meantime, please like, subscribe, hit that bell notification. So until next time, this is Adam with Movie Guy 365. I will see you at the movies.